What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the End to End podcast. We're coming at y'all with a brand new video. I'm here with the boys. We got a quick topic today. We're about to talk about the top 10 strikers of the 21st century list that came out this morning. I'm not sure if y'all saw. The top three was R9, Harry Kane, and Erling Haaland. They had Luis Suarez at like ninth, I think. Genuinely a horrible list. Like, I just said, I don't know if y'all heard. I think the English media is starting to just rage bait us at this point. They're trying to see what they can get away with. Because, like, bro, that's literally like a comedically level bad take. You know what I mean? What do you mean Erling Haaland is the third best striker since the 21st century, bro? What are we talking about? Harry Kane? I don't know if y'all saw the list. What did y'all think?
Yeah,
I'm about to
I
look
was
at
just
the
about
list
to
so I
say,
have the
like,
exact thing.
before we really get into it, let's just give the whole list. It was BBC Sport, right? I think that it was Ronaldo, Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, Thierry Henry at 4, Robert Lewandowski at 5, Didier Drogba at 6, Benzema at 7, Ibra, Zlatan at 8, Luis Suarez at 9, and then Klose at 10. There's two people I don't even think should be on the list, first and foremost, in my opinion. I don't know if y'all agree.
I think Haaland shouldn't be on the list personally.
Then I think there's three people that should be on the list. If that's okay. I think Haaland.
Who are you thinking? Who are you thinking? I think if Haaland's on the list, he should be like 10th or 9th.
Yeah, I think Haaland could be 10th at best. But like, for me, I don't think Klose should be on the list.
Agree.
And I don't think Drogba should be on the list.
If you don't,
I think Drogba misses out on the list based on like the quality
on the list. Give me two players to replace them.
Two players.
Yeah, I think I can't see Drogba not being on that list.
Bro, I don't know. I think Rooney is a better shot than Drogba personally, and Rooney's not on the list.
Rooney is not necessarily a striker. I feel like.
I mean, yeah, but I guess
Rooney's not on the list. The same reason Cristiano Ronaldo's not on the list.
What about Eto'o?
Exactly. Good point.
I got it over Drogba. I got it over Drogba.
I would put Eto'o over Drogba.
Aguero. What about Aguero? That's debatable, but like
okay. My thing is the reason
I'm about to say something crazy. I have even this is about to be ludicrous, but I have even like David Villa over DJ Drogba personally.
No.
Like I'm sorry, but David Villa is
I can't fall on that one.
Listen. DJ Drogba is a big game moment merchant, and don't get me wrong, he's amazing. But DJ Drogba has, I think, maybe 2 seasons where he's really played well throughout the whole season in his whole career. Like, he's never been the striker that bags you goals when like throughout an entire season, for real.
But in my opinion, he revolutionized the striker position. We have not seen a striker like Drogba really. Like the hold-up play that many strikers want to build their game off of starts with him being the leading. Like his style of play is unique to being the most.
I'm not disagreeing. I just think he's a top 15, top 20, top.
Okay.
Maybe 12, 13 on the list. I don't think he's top 10.
He's top 12, bro. I don't know if he's
maybe top 12, but like I have Griezmann over him too.
Greasy.
Yes, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. Here's the difference. Drogba's legacy needs to be. I don't think I agree with you that his stint wasn't for long enough to really get the accolades to be this high up in the list. But based on what he achieved in his career, it's very difficult for me to say that he shouldn't be here because
but bro,
at least 10.
Again, if we talk about ability and I test what you, bro, I feel like everybody I mentioned is above Drogba, arguably.
I hear that.
Arguably. The 21st century, yeah.
But to defend Drogba a bit, even as an Arsenal fan, bro, like, yes, you can look at Drogba's career and look at like the numbers and like the goal scoring aspect of it. It might be lacking a bit, but if you want to look at overall impact on winning, bro, DJ Drogba to me clears David Villa, bro. And especially if we're talking about legacy, like if I'm making the top 100 list, I'm putting Drogba a couple spots above David Villa, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because like he said, like Steven just said, bro, like the moments matter a lot too, but it's not just because they're moments. It's about genuinely showing up in a final. Like you're in a Champions League final at the Allianz against Bayern Munich. I think Chelsea finished 6th that season in the Premier League. They were not a good side whatsoever. John Terry got a red card, bro. Didier Drogba. There is no reason for Chelsea to win that game other than Didier Drogba genuinely pulling off a masterclass on the biggest stage of football. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I think David Villa has a Champions League final goal, but David Villa was playing next to Messi in arguably the best side ever, bro. You know what I mean? Like
he's been in the best sides ever. Spain side, the Barcelona side. He shines in all of them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but his teams were literally probably some of the top 3 best teams ever. So
and David Villa's thing is the thing with David Villa too is his peak was so short.
Yeah.
Whereas Didier Drogba, bro, guys only know about Chelsea Drogba, bro. The other day I was watching Zinedine Zidane's first game back with France. I think it was like 2002 after he was coming back after retiring with France after like 2 years. They were playing against Ivory Coast against a 21-year-old Didier Drogba. If you heard the way the commentators were talking about Didier Drogba, it's clear to see that he was already established at this point, even at Marseille, bro. At 21 years old, this guy was genuinely outperforming Thierry Henry and Zidane on the same pitch. Like, and guys were speaking like they weren't surprised. They were like, yes, this is the young kid from Marseille who everybody's after. Like, Didier Drogba from 20 to 21 years old to damn near 30 was a world-class striker. And he impacted winning. He impacted Chelsea winning Premier League titles. He literally won Chelsea the Champions League. You know what I mean? Even in he was arguably Chelsea's best player after Lampard or maybe John Terry if you want to give the defenders credit, which you should. But like, bro, I think Drogba's better than David Villa. I think he's better as a footballer too, and I think in terms of legacy, he clears personally.
Listen, first of all, the thing is, in terms of legacy outside of the pitch, he clears for sure. But when you're talking about legacy on the pitch, they have relatively the exact amount of goals throughout their careers. Like they're both around 365 to 370. And then I think David Villa might have a slightly more assist, if I'm not wrong. And if you're talking about accomplishments, I don't think there's any two players that could go band for band as much as David Villa and Drogba. I agree with you though that Drogba was the main man.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
yeah,
it's like I don't want to go to the extreme, but bro, Nacho Fernandez got more trophies than Neymar, bro. Nacho Fernandez was an impact. I'm not saying David Villa was that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
But like,
David Villa's more like
no, but the reason I brought my bad, Luca. I'm so sorry.
As if I were to introduce like Pedro in the argument, like because David Villa was a winger for a long time too. Even
David Villa was a winger. Even in his prime, you could argue
he was a winger. Messi was just playing false nine. So like a lot of the times he was shifting to winger. Even in Spain, a lot of times he shifts to winger. So that's why I wouldn't even put him in the striker list. The argument that I was entertaining more was Aguero and Pogba. That was where
That's for sure, bro.
I was very intrigued in that one because internationally wise, Aguero kind of lags for me. But
and in Europe, Aguero in the Champions League is horrendous.
Yeah.
But
literally,
two things before the list. We're gonna get into the list right now. I forgot to mention fucking Pjanic in the list of teammates, by the way. Pjanic. Anyways.
Young Pjanic.
Yeah. Conrad, are we including players like Rooney, players like Mbappe
in
the list or no?
Winners.
So no Mbappe.
I think no CR7, no Mbappe, no Rooney.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just keep it pure number nines. Pure number nines.
All right.
Yeah.
So since 2000, do y'all want to start from 10? I feel like we should go from 1 to 10 or 10 to 1.
Wait, no Griezmann either, right?
No.
Yeah.
Griezmann is a hybrid player. Does everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Number 1, I agree. I think is the only one I might agree with actually on the list.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, R9 is the best striker since 2000 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
But that's not even his best era, though. Yeah,
but he has the Ballon d'Or in 2002.
Yeah.
2001.
No, it's 2002 is the World Cup.
I'm pretty sure.
Bro, it's the World Cup. It's not in it has to be 2002, 2006, 2010. You know what I mean?
No, he's right.
Mathematically, yeah.
He's right, 2002?
Yeah. So I mean, let's just go R9 first. Let's just get it out the way. It's either we put R9 there or we don't include him on the list at all, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So let's just put him first.
Yeah, he's first.
Who do y'all think is second? I think it's a toss-up between 4 picks, either Lewandowski, Benzema, Suarez, or Henry.
Okay, first of all, it's not a toss-up between 4 people. It's not a toss-up between 4 people. It's a toss-up between Henry and Suarez. That's it, and it's Henry at second. It's not even really a toss-up. It's like
if you remove Benzema, I'd rather say Suarez above Henry. Personally, as a striker, I would say Suarez is above Henry in terms of career.
Okay, I'll answer that as the Arsenal fan. I'll answer that. Okay, you say as the striker. Henry was at Juve as a left winger / left wing back, and then at Arsenal in his first season, Wenger played him as a striker. So realistically, all of Henry's best moments were at the number 9 spot, and then at Barca, he then went on to play at the left wing again,
That's the
where
thing.
he
He's
was
a hybrid
decent.
too.
No,
Yeah,
Henry's a striker, bro.
yeah,
Henry's a
exactly.
striker, bro.
But we're not. It's like you can't tell me Henry's a striker and then not tell me Griezmann
Henry is a better striker than Suarez. Then okay, I'll argue that Henry is a better striker than
That's
Suarez.
not what I'm arguing. I'm just saying, like, for the factor of qualifying Henry, like, then we were able to make arguments for Griezmann not being on the top 10 list, just being able to be a contender because of his position. Like, Griezmann was a 9 most of his career. You know what I mean?
Let him finish.
He started
I
as a
mean,
right winger though, before converting to a
okay.
9.
Then my problem with that is Eto is not on the list. Then Eto won the treble at Inter as a winger.
That's
Like
true.
there's
He was
so
playing
many
right winger
guys
too.
I can go onto the list. Like Henry is the striker, bro. Henry is
Okay.
regarded as a
No, for
striker.
sure. Like,
You
I'm
know
not,
what I
I'm not
mean?
disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing that Henry's a
Mm.
striker.
I think, and even as a striker, the years Henry, bro, Henry has. If you look at from 2000 to 2010, there are 5 different seasons where Henry has the most GA in Europe.
Yeah.
Only Messi has done that. Only Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't have more years where he has the most G in Europe than Thierry Henry in a decade.
He was
Henry
behind
was
Messi.
literally statistically the best player in half of a decade of football, 50% of a decade of football as a striker. Henry
Mm.
won the World Cup as a striker, top scorer of France. Henry won the Euros as a striker. I think he was the second top scorer of France in that tournament. Henry is a striker to me, and Henry clears Suarez as a striker. If you want to put that asterisk, bro. I don't know what we talking about right now, bro.
Okay, peak season, Suarez has a better peak season in terms of physical individual performance. Suarez has a better.
It's very
peak
arguable.
season than Henry.
It's very arguable. I think Rooney's
It is.
2020.
Arguable, okay.
I think Henry's
You have-
2020 season is up there. It's
I was
up
just
there
gonna
in
say
the
that.
Premier League. He's the
Yes.
only Premier League player to have 20 goals, 20 assists in a season.
It will never
Nobody
happen
has
again.
ever done that again.
Suarez scored 31 goals out of 33 games, no penalty in Liverpool, almost make them win the Premier League in the best league in
Okay,
the
and
world.
Henry had 2020 and he went invincible. He impacted winning more, and you could argue he had better numbers. 2020 is arguably just as good as what 30 and 7, probably. You're muted. You're muted.
couldn't get the clap back on.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Pure nine, right? The role of a pure 9 is, yes, to contribute to the team, but it's to score goals. One scored 31 goals in 33 games. The other one scored 20 goals. Yes, 20 assists, but 20 goals.
I think Henry has damn near. Hold on. I think Henry's best goal scoring season in the Prem is more than 20 though. That's just the best balanced season. So I think he's gotten close to the 30-ish.
Would you say Suarez peaked in the Premier League? No, that's his best season in the Prem. Look at in Barcelona, he did way more than 30 goals.
I think it's because 2016. I think it's because the year after the treble. But like, bro, I think it's very debatable. And I think if you want to look at the international level, Henry won the World Cup as the top scorer of his team as a number 9.
France. It's France. He had Zidane. The other one plays for Uruguay. He cannot win a World Cup. He can physically
bro.
Copa America, bro. Copa America.
In the Copa America, Suarez won
Argentina and Brazil. You have
I'm true. I hear you.
Hold on, no. He won it though, and he wasn't the best player. Forlan was better. So what is that argument?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on,
bro. I do agree with Riyadh that Suarez is. I would even go as far to say by far the better pure 9 between the two. Let me finish. The pure 9 between the two, because you know how I am with anything. Whether we're talking basketball, I value versatility, bro. And we're talking about putting the ball in the net. Hold on, I'm talking about as a pure 9 versus as a pure 9. Let me finish my whole point. You're gonna agree with me, bro. Like, I think Suarez can put the ball in the net in way more ways than Henry can. Like, I think Suarez can do it in every single fucking way with both feet. And I don't think there's
true.
In what way can't he do it? In what way can't he do it?
Set pieces.
Oh, no.
Suarez can't shoot a free kick like Henry. Suarez can't shoot a fucking free kick like Henry. Suarez can't shoot a free kick like Henry.
I didn't say he can do it. I didn't say he can do it like Henry.
No, but
I didn't say he can do it like Henry. Okay, yo, he's more. He can. Okay, Henry can do a better free kick than him. Henry doesn't have a better left foot. Henry can't do bodies better than him.
Yes, he can.
No, the fuck he doesn't.
No,
the fuck he doesn't.
Hold on.
No, the fuck he doesn't.
Yo, chill. Because Henry is outside the box, back to defender. He chips the ball to himself, turns around and volleys it outside the box. Suarez can't do no shit like that. What are we talking about? That's
Yo,
a
the
volley
debate is
12.
not who's the best player. It's who's the
regardless.
best pure 9.
The end
Bro,
of
we
my
were talking
point.
about
The end of my
volleys,
point. I was gonna say the end of my point.
Volleys, better everything
Listen, bro. To finish my point, I was gonna say, in my opinion, Suarez is a better pure 9, but I'm not gonna say just because he's a better pure 9 means he's a better player and deserves to be higher on.
I agree. No, I think
Henry should be higher on this list.
No.
I
agree in terms of player. In terms of completeness, I agree with you. Henry, for me, could be better than Suarez in terms of complicity as a player. But this is not a ranking of who's the best players. It's a ranking of who's the best strikers, the best 9s, pure 9s. That's why I'm saying if you look only R9 is not one of the best players in history of the world in terms of top 3. He's not for me. For me, R9 is not top 5 in the best players in history.
If that's your argument, Haaland should be on your list.
No, okay, cool. So we'll go Suarez second, Henry third, and then fourth is where it gets very debatable. Personally, I think it's Lewandowski. I think it's Lewandowski.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I would say level 2.
I got
I
Lewa.
think it's debatable.
I got Lewa.
Riyad, you would probably say Benzema fourth, but we're all saying Lewandowski.
No, I say Lewandowski above Benzema's pure 9.
Okay, that's fair. I like.
Yeah, he was
I like that. Yes, Lewandowski fourth.
If the discussion enters pure 9, I have a completely other debate. The other debate I was arguing as strikers. This is one debate, and then player is another debate.
Okay, cool.
Every position is important.
Yes.
What
were you gonna say, Tavi?
5 is Benzema.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. This is very similar to my top 5, my own list. My list is R9, Henry, Suarez, Lewa, Benzema.
I would agree.
I think the top 5 is solid, but I think when 6 is where it gets very complicated. What direction do you want to go with?
Are we gonna forget about Henry? Is Henry just out of the picture?
Henry is third. Henry was third.
Henry's third. I think so far we have R9, Suarez, Henry, and then Lewandowski, Benzema.
Okay. Yes.
6th, there's guys like who?
I have a shout.
Go ahead.
Eto.
Yeah, that's literally who.
We hear it.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I hear it.
This might be personal opinion. For me, I prefer Drogba as Eto again as a player. For me,
no. Especially if we're talking about pure 9.
Okay, for you, pure 9.
Especially if we're talking about pure 9. You know
what I mean?
Because Suarez, Drogba drops back. Drogba is. You see how people say Pep uses Haaland as a chess piece a lot now in terms of the spaces he takes up to open up space for everybody else. Drogba also was sacrificed a lot like that. Whereas Eto, bro, if you look at Barca, well, Inter, he was a winger, but even then they used to play sometimes with Milito and him as 2 9s. I think Eto's a better number 9, and I think Eto's a better player too. Just outside of pure number 9, I think Eto is the greatest African player ever, personally.
I agree.
No. I would put Drogba above Eto. Guys,
neither one of these players. Neither one of them.
Let's not.
Yaya Toure.
Okay. But you put Toure above Eto and Drogba. You put Toure above Eto and Drogba.
Yeah, Yaya Toure as the greatest African player. Yes.
No,
of all time.
Okay, that's a separate list.
I don't think it's a bad take. I don't think it's a bad take, but I think Eto for me is the king of Africa, bro. Like,
I don't think we should put it right now.
Yaya Toure on ability only, not on career accolade.
Yeah.
Purely on ability. That's
I don't want to start a debate, but just one key thing: Drogba stopped a war.
That's legacy. That's legacy.
Stop the war.
That's legacy.
Now we're arguing that Cameroon is ran better.
And if that's the case, hold on. Go on. If that's the case, if we're factoring off the pitch stuff,
no, we're not, bro.
Hakimi top 5. Hakimi top 5. Hakimi top 5.
Thank you.
You put Brahim Diaz up there too, please. At this point. No, let's put every player. Let's put Aubameyang at this point, bro. Like, put
Wait,
everybody.
hey, don't disrespect Aubameyang. Don't disrespect
I don't.
Aubameyang. Aubameyang's a baller. Aubameyang's a baller. Aubameyang's a
I
baller.
could
He is
name
a baller.
you.
He's a
I could
baller.
name you more 10 players better than Hakimi, African players in history.
Yes, I was
No,
talking
yes,
about like
yes.
because of off the
You were
court
saying
stuff.
What did he
you
do
were
off the
saying
pitch? One thing Hakimi did off the pitch.
Who
Bro,
cares, bro?
It
Get
was
back
a
to the
joke,
list,
bro.
bro.
It was a joke.
Get back to the list. Get
Oh, my
back to the
bad.
this
list.
nigga analyzed the joke, bro. He analyzed the joke. He said, nah, bro, fuck all that comedy shit, nigga. We talking football. All
All right, wait.
six.
Let's go seventh. Who's seventh?
So we all agree Eto 6.
Sure, as pure 9, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Close, yeah, close,
Then
close.
You're 9.
For me, Close is underrated, bro.
We
in
are
this
we
list.
I don't think Close is in this
No.
list. I don't think
He
Klose
should
is
not be in this list.
I don't think he's
I don't
on the
think
list
so.
either.
Close is actually underrated, bro.
Bro, Mario Gomez is better than Klose, bro.
My baller, bro. My
Mario Gomez is better than
baller.
Klose, bro.
No. And Cavani is better than Klose. Yes.
I'm not mad
Cavani
at
is
that.
better than Klose, not Mario Gomez.
Why you
Mario.
doing that to us? Yo, Cavani's a baller, bro.
I know.
What do you think Klose is? Just because he has that World Cup record, bro? Like,
Yeah, that's
yo,
why. His
I feel like
international
y'all the type-
record.
Okay, do you rate how? I want to see how you rate Giroud, Riyad. I feel like you rate Giroud highly, just off our conversations. Or you're muted. I think you're muted.
Are you guys hearing me?
How high do you rate Giroud? Do you think Giroud is like a world class striker?
Giroud? No, bro. Okay, now what is this, bro? Giroud?
Okay.
I wouldn't put Giroud in the top 10. I wouldn't put him in the top 20. No, Cap.
Okay,
Maybe.
I would top 20. You think he could be top 20? I don't think he
I
could be top
think,
40.
low 20, bro. Okay, if we talk pure 9, it's not good individually, but
Giroud is 100% top 40, bro. In the 21st century?
Giroud, Olivier Giroud went from being the most underrated player ever
Quad,
to the
in the
most
21st
overrated
century
player
or
ever.
all
Olivier
time?
Giroud is so overrated.
What?
Quad, you don't think Giroud is top 40 in the 21st century?
me?
In the 21st century?
No,
Me?
he's talking to me.
I said I think he's
No,
top
not
40
you. I'm talking about Conrad.
Me.
Conrad.
Okay.
I think, yo, if we're really researching and being as objective as possible, since 2000, you can maybe find 40 strikers better than Giroud.
I don't think it's far
40's
off,
a
but I
lot.
think he makes
40's
the
a lot.
40 list.
Yeah. I think
between
he's
40
under
and 30.
40. Yeah.
He's between 40 and
I
30.
just dislike Giroud, bro.
I
just
know,
have to,
yo.
to push my narrative a
You
little
just
bit.
like him because of Ozil, but I get it.
You scored a Puskas for your club, bro. What do you mean?
What the fuck will Puskas do for me, bro? What the fuck will Puskas do for me, bro? What the fuck that do for me? All right, we're at 7th, right? We're at 7th. If I'm not wrong.
Would you say
Okay.
Origi is better than Giroud?
No.
Okay.
No.
The guy you thought about it is crazy.
Yeah, that's
I
a
will go
crazy
that
ball.
far. I wanted to say yes, though. But
The guy that you thought about it is crazy.
He said Origi.
I was about to be like,
Quad.
I'm
Giroud is better than Sturridge, bro.
Yeah.
peak-wise, no.
No,
Peak-wise, no.
Quad. In the list, Sturridge would be lower than Giroud.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
he would be.
Okay, thank you.
peak and ability-wise, Sturridge clears.
Agreed.
Sure.
2014 Sturridge clears any version of Giroud. I don't
Okay,
care.
who's 7th? Who do we have at 7th? Who do we have at 7th?
7th, I would say.
I have a name too. If we're struggling.
I say Zlatan. Zlatan.
That's my name. That's my name too.
What do y'all think about Zlatan? Zlatan.
As 7?
That's 7. Yeah.
Yes. What do you think? Who would you have over him as a
Let's
pure
think about
9?
Think about it. We're talking about pure 9. You guys took out the factor of
Because y'all made me put Henri 3rd. So
Yeah.
No Mbappe.
He
No.
wants to say something. El Rose wants to say that I do not agree with his take, but he wants to say a take. But I do not agree.
Yeah, to clarify.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I will put Lukaku as a per 9 in this list.
I do not agree. It's him.
Nah.
I
Lukaku
disagree.
top
I don't think
15.
it's I don't think it's
Lukaku is
insane.
definitely an honorable mention. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think he's an honorable
top
mention.
10?
And I
No.
think-
Yes, he's not top 10 though. I think he could be 13.
I think if Lukaku
Yeah,
had
he's
reached
10
his
to
potential,
15.
I think if Lukaku had reached his
He's
potential,
the reason why
I think
Inter
Lukaku
lost.
could have been so much better. I
Agreed.
think Lukaku could have
That's
been so
not.
much
It's
better.
not as bad of a take though. It's not that
It's
bad.
not
of
a
a
No,
horrible
no,
take.
it's not,
It's not
it's
a
not.
horrible
Not that
take.
bad of a
What do y'all
take.
think about Zlatan at 7th though? Do y'all think
Agreed.
I love
Benzema
that.
is
I agree. I agree on them on 7.
Okay, then we already put Benzema fifth. I'm tripping. We already put
Yeah,
Benzema
Benzema's fifth. Eto'o sixth.
There is
Zlatan seventh.
Klose and there is Drogba left.
Neither
I think
one
we
are
could put.
neither one are on my list.
I think we could put Drogba there.
Drogba should
No.
be in this list, but I know you don't agree,
Shevchenko.
Zav.
Shevchenko
Hey,
next.
what do you think? What do you think? That might be a
Shevchenko did win the Ballon d'Or, but that's
Shevchenko
before
is
my
next.
what do you
time.
think of
That's
Milito?
before my time. I can't talk. I haven't
Nah.
gone back and watched Shevchenko, if I'm being honest. I
I would
haven't
put
gone back yet.
Shevchenko at 8 personally, but we don't have to put him. If we're not putting Shevchenko, I think we put Kane.
Yes.
You
I
have
think that's when
Kane
you can
over
put Kane. I
Drogba?
agree. He's in the 8 to
Kane
10
over
range, I
Drogba.
would say. Up
I
at
value the
in
thing
there.
is, bro. The thing is, bro.
I value winning, bro.
Kane is so much better ability wise, bro. It's just
No,
unfortunate
he's
the
not. No,
situation,
he's
bro.
not. No,
Then
he's
who?
not. Is he? Is
I
he?
Connor,
think
who
he
you
is. I
arguing?
think
Who
he
you
is.
arguing Kane against? Like, what are you saying?
Drogba. I'm talking about Drogba.
Kane versus Drogba.
I think Kane provides so much more than Drogba, bro. Like, it's just in my opinion. And I think Kane is just unfortunate. I think if you
I
flip,
think the
I
idea
think
of Kane is
I
better
think if
than
you
the
flip their
idea of
careers,
Drogba.
like I think if you flip their careers, you put Kane in that Chelsea team. That Chelsea team
They
is
don't win the
much
UCL in
better.
20. They don't
I
win the
think
UCL in 2012.
Facts. No. Trust me. I'm telling you, Zav, as a
They
Chelsea
don't
fan, I
win the
know it's
UCL in
factually,
2012.
bro. We are not
They
winning
don't
that
win the
with that guy as
UCL.
our striker.
Like I think the
I'm not talking
idea of
about
Harry
one.
Kane
I'm
is
not talking
better
about
than.
one season. I'm not talking about one season. I think
I'm saying
over the course of the whole time that Drogba spent at Chelsea, I think at the end of that, Kane would have more goals, more assists. They might even win more.
less trophies
Personally.
though.
I
No,
don't
they
know
would
about
definitely win less. They would
I don't
definitely
know.
win less,
So
and that's what I
you think
value
Tottenham?
more.
You think Kane is the reason he hasn't won?
No, bro,
If you
we're
got
being
Tottenham,
as honest as possible. Harry Kane went to the Champions League final and did nothing. Harry Kane went to the World Cup quarterfinal. Harry Kane literally missed a penalty to equalize against France. In every big game Harry Kane's been, he's never stepped up and performed. And
Okay.
he's been in a team where he's platformed to do so.
Okay.
So
Okay.
how can I
have,
say that it's the opposite? You know what I mean?
I think in 6 months you'll feel differently. But okay.
No,
yeah,
he's not doing shit
We'll
with
leave that
Bayern,
conversation
bro.
for in 6 months. That's it.
I
same,
think
same.
Kane wins the Bundesliga. That doesn't move me. That doesn't do
No.
anything for
I
me.
Don't
think
mean
Kane wins
it
the
doesn't mean
Bundesliga. He
anything.
finishes top 3 in Ballon d'Or. He has a great World Cup
But bro,
run.
hold
I think
on.
that,
Hold
like,
on.
that cements him.
Zav, you have to hear this, bro. 'Cause I know you'll
Yeah.
agree with this. I have the impression you'll resonate with this
Talk to me.
ideology. When it comes to being a striker, goals in big games and goals in league games are equally. Actually, no, I'd say goals in big games are super important. Goals in league games are obviously important too. But for me, for Kane, as I said very recently, the biggest problem is that when you need him most, I can give you countless examples. When you need Kane most, he's not delivering. Many tournaments, England, Spurs, it doesn't matter, bro. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't have that gene. We may see it this
Drogba is
season, fair
literally the
play.
complete opposite.
Listen,
Drogba
I
is the
agree.
complete opposite.
I agree. And the point I'm trying to make is that there's these two players that I have over Drogba, but I do think one of them is 1,000% above him. I think I do value what you're saying more. I value goals in big moments more than goals in non-big moments.
Yes.
Which is why I understand why the majority of people would have Drogba over Kane.
Mm.
Though for me personally, I value versatility. That's what I value personally the most. So that's why I have Kane over him. But if we're talking about goals in the most important moments, Shevchenko is over Drogba, and he has the Ballon d'Or. And the only reason he has that Ballon d'Or is because of how close he was in that season and how much he backed goals in important moments. So
I hear
have to
Shevchenko.
put Shevchenko
I
over
hear it.
Drogba in this position. If that's
I'm
the
not
main
mad at it.
argument for you, you know what I mean, Steve? So
I think it's the thing is you got to look at it. It's a balance of everything. I feel like the thing with Kane is he has the consistency, he has the numbers, but he doesn't show up in those big moments. And the thing with Shevchenko is, yes, he has that peak season, but Shevchenko went to Chelsea and fell off a cliff. And
Yeah.
I don't think if you want to look at like throughout their whole careers, I think Drogba was more consistent for a longer period of time. So I personally have Drogba over both. Personally, I
Me
don't know
too.
how
I
the
think
rest of the
Drogba has
panel
to
feels.
be 8.
I think that's
Guys,
fair.
where would you consider putting Milito in the top 10?
No.
No.
I
If it was
have
peak,
two other
if
names.
we're
Because my
doing
only problem with him is I feel he's like he didn't perform for well in his whole career.
Yes,
exactly,
he had
exactly.
one great season.
That's my only issue. Yeah, it's
That
like,
one
again,
season.
but
That's how I feel. I feel similarly about Falcao, man. Falcao had 5 years. Like, yo, I lived in Haiti, bro. I was in Haiti, grew up in Haiti. I bought Falcao boots.
They opened the
I
Puma store
bought
just because of Falcao.
Falcao boots and
They
wore
opened the
them
whole Puma store.
confidently. And in training, people tell me, yo, these are fire Puma boots. Puma boots in 2015.
No, like 2012, bro.
20
to
no,
13.
it was later. It was like 13, 14. It was
Okay,
around
Yeah,
there.
around
Yeah.
there.
Falcao made Puma
Early
cool, bro.
2010s.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Falcao was dead as like the third best player in the world for like
He
16 years.
was. There was a
Yo,
period he had a
Genuinely.
chokehold on the game. Yes.
I have two
Genuinely.
names that I think we haven't even brought up this whole video, bro.
By the
Um,
way, we didn't even mention Haaland yet either. You know, I don't know if Haaland
yes,
should have been. I was thinking he should have been
he
even
could
higher
have
at
been
one
mentioned
point, but
also, but we have two
yes,
Van Nistelrooy and Van Persie. I think should maybe be brought up.
Van Persie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Percy has a good shout.
Van Nistelrooy is too much 90s,
Yeah,
early
I could hear that.
2000s.
agreed. That's a bit
Van
before our time, but before
Van
this
Van
window.
Persie.
Van Persie though. Van Persie is a
Good
shout. Van
shout.
Persie's a shout for sure. Um
Yo, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I think I have Percy over. Yo, I might be tough, but I have Percy over Lukaku. Like when
Oh
you
no,
no,
for
yeah, I already put you guys
Yeah,
sure.
in.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we said
For
Lukaku
sure, for
honorable
sure, for
mention. We
sure.
said Lukaku honorable mention. Yeah, yeah.
because
Mm.
I just said so because when I look a bit back as like accolades for Lukaku, he is pretty nice. I can't lie. Like top scorer Belgium history by far. Like
Mm.
won the league multiple times in terms of Italy, that is, and like
Scudetto.
he's a solid player. You know what I mean? Like
At ninth,
Mm.
to finish off the list.
Wait, who's eighth?
We were talking about Lukaku too. I
Who's
think
eighth?
Lukaku could have
Who's eighth? Who's eighth?
Yeah, who's it?
Drogba. Did we say Drogba?
Yeah, I thought we did say
I have
Drogba.
Van Persie over drugs, man.
yo,
No,
I
bro,
think
bun that man.
no. I
No,
disagree. I
Luca, what are
disagree.
you saying?
Van
Luca, what are you
Persie.
saying?
Nah, I disagree. I don't think Van Persie's over Drogba. And I
No,
think
bro.
You don't think it's
without
debatable?
I think it's
No,
debatable,
man,
but I
it's
got
not. It's
Drogba. I
not. I'm
got
sorry.
Drogba.
That one I can't give you. I can't give you that one. No, 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 no.
don't get me wrong.
I can't give you that
He
one.
can,
It's
you know,
not
I'm
I
tired
really
of
don't want.
Drogba
I really
disrespect.
don't want Drogba at 8, man. I think Shevchenko
I think Haaland could be a better argument for eighth. We're talking
Yes,
about
and
yes,
pure
yes,
number
yes, yes. I
Shevchenko.
nine.
agree.
If we're being as critical with the pure number nine thing, I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I could see Haaland being eighth.
yo. The one thing I
Haaland
just
already
want to
has
see,
more Champions League goals than all these niggas, bro.
I just want to see how Haaland is gonna perform like this World Cup. That's gonna be very interesting. That's where I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, okay, like if he gives you a crazy
Norway have a better team than most people think.
They
Listen, I'm
do.
gonna say
They
one
actually
thing.
do.
You see if Haaland manages to drag Norway to the semis.
even quarters.
Let's say he manages.
quarters.
Listen, imagine he brings Norway to the semis once in the World Cup, once in the Euros, and another quarterfinal in another World Cup throughout his entire career, right?
Mm.
Huh. And he maintains this output. He can't not be top 5, top 3 on this list.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think a big part of like a big factor of if Haaland's gonna have a successful World Cup is Martin Odegaard, whether he decides to show up or not. Martin Odegaard could, bro. If Martin Odegaard is playing like Martin Odegaard has shown that he can play,
Mm.
Norway could beat any team in a game. Like in a football game, 90 minutes, you know it could go either way. Norway could beat anybody. Anybody. I know that sounds crazy.
No, yeah.
Martin Odegaard is basically a meme now, but bro, I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Martin, oh dear God.
Oh dear God.
Fuck, bro. My God, bro. I don't know what happened to that guy, bro. Like genuinely, bro. Like
it's hard to find a
bro.
once you're
But okay, so 9th and 10th to finish out the video. I think we could put Drogba at 9th. And if we were trying to find a last spot, I think it's a toss-up between Van Persie. Who else did we have that we were
Lukaku.
Kane,
Kane.
Shevchenko.
I'd have Kane. I'd have Kane at 10th.
Yes, I think it is
Raul.
Kane too.
Raul.
Nah, 2000s.
I rate him,
Actually,
but no.
Raul's a Schalke in like 2013.
I'm just throwing in names that we might have.
You just thought Cavani honorable mention. Cavani.
Yeah, I was thinking
Cavani.
Cavani.
I don't think does Cavani even make a top 20?
Oh, you're bugging.
I don't think he makes the top 20. To be honest,
Really? You don't think he makes top 20? Even 19?
Listen. With all the names we've
Xavier
thrown,
has always disliked.
no,
Cavani.
but listen, I love. Listen.
Stop lying. You do not love Cavani. Stop lying. You do not love Cavani.
Listen. We agree that all the names we've mentioned right now are above Cavani, right? Like Shevchenko, Kane, Raul,
Lukaku is arguable.
No, I'm not writing for Lukaku. I'm talking about Van Persie.
I think I might have Cavani over Lukaku, bro.
No, I'm not shouting out Lukaku in this person.
Okay.
That was y'all. But like, let me see. Let me go back on my thing right here.
Oh,
Griezmann. I have Griezmann over
Bro, but he's not part of the list though. He's not part of the
Yeah,
list.
No,
yeah,
I'm just. Oh, okay. In the list word, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Based on pure and
I,
pure. Like, and I know Luca, you
yeah,
think
yeah.
he's a pure nine. In my eyes, I
Mm.
can't see it. He played too much double striker, too much of second striker, too much of
Griezmann, bro.
central attacking
I
mid.
think, bro, you could argue Griezmann's peak is number 10.
No, but if
It's
that's the
something.
case, if players like Rooney and Mbappe don't count, then I think he makes it. He's
Yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah. If they count, this list would be so different.
No,
Yeah,
It would
that's
be.
what
It
This
I'm
would
would
be
be.
saying.
so
Like,
different. Yeah,
because like I was factoring in them counting. If they count,
yeah.
I don't think he's top 10.
And Zaghi is the honorable mention too. If you because it's
Yes.
Yeah,
since
but
2000.
Inzaghi's more 90s, no?
No, if it's since 2000, Inzaghi won the Champions
Nah,
League
Milan. Yeah,
2007.
he was really good at
Yeah,
Milan
2007,
too.
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of players.
Yo,
I wasn't
y'all gonna
watching ball
hate
that
me,
early
bro.
on.
Y'all
yeah, but
gonna hate me.
that's where
I'm
that's
gonna
where
bring back David Villa in this conversation. I have David Villa over Edison Cavani, man. And I don't think it's
I
crazy to
think it's
say it.
arguable though. I think it's very
Yeah.
arguable though. I
It
think it's
is.
very
They're
Hold
arguable.
similar. They're very
Yo, I
similar.
have
Don't
Falcao over
Nah,
Cavani, bro.
I
Wait,
got
I
hold on. What
have.
about Aguero? No Aguero
we
shouts?
I don't know. Yo, Aguero for sure goes without
Oh, we
saying.
forgot about
yeah.
Aguero. We forgot
Yeah,
No,
about
Aguero's
Aguero.
not top
Oh,
10. Aguero's
yeah.
not top
Aguero. I
10.
think Aguero got to round
Harry
this
Kane
off.
over you got Harry Kane over Aguero?
I got Aguero at
Yes.
10. I got
What?
No,
Aguero at
no,
10.
no, no,
I
no,
got
no,
Aguero
no.
at 10.
Not for
I
me.
got
No, no,
Aguero at
Why,
no.
10.
bro?
I got Aguero at
Why?
10.
No,
I
not
got
for
Aguero
me.
at 10. Let's recap the top 10 real quick before we end the
Yeah.
video. We had
Yeah.
R9. R9 was like a political answer. Like, if we really want to dissect it, we really can't because we young, but we'll just put R9 at first. And
Or not
then we had Suarez or Henry. Suarez, right?
Suarez
Suarez was
and
second.
then
Henri.
Henry, Lewandowski,
Benzema,
Benzema, uh,
Eto,
Eto.
Eto,
Ibrahimovic,
Ibrahimovic,
Zlatan, yes.
Zlatan. No, Ibrahimovic. Then it was Drogba, I think.
No, it was
No.
Ibrahimovic, Zlatan, Drogba.
Yeah, that's what I said. Drogba, and
No,
then
no, no.
Aguero came,
No,
or
no, no, no. We're
Drogba.
missing Haaland, bro. Haaland was 8. Haaland
Holland
was
was eighth.
8.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Haaland,
Then he
Haaland
Holland
and
was
was eighth.
Drogba.
Appreciate you.
exactly.
Holland was eighth. Drogba was ninth. Aguero was last, and Xavier thinks Kane should be last though.
No,
Mhm.
So
it's a good argument. I'm just
I think
I
it's valid. But we're one
No,
hour
it's
10 minutes
not
in.
only do I think Kane should be 10th, I think Drogba should be off the list and Shevchenko should be on the list.
Okay, I think
Okay.
and honorable mentions. If we were to go through them quickly, we had David Villa, Griezmann, Mbappe, Ronaldo. All the guys we didn't consider them because of the different positions they played,
Yeah, Rooney
and
and then
then yeah, Rooney too, and then I think there was
we have
Lukaku in there that
Van
we didn't put in the
Persie.
list. Van Persie, a bunch of other names. But
Yeah, yeah.
back to the point, I'll put up the list that BBC or I don't even want to say their names. I'll just put up their tweet shit list, horrible list. And
Yeah.
again, I think the English media is genuinely starting to test the limits as
Yeah.
how crazy they can go with the takes, bro. Because
Yo, before
nobody believes that, bro. No expert believes that Harry Kane is the second greatest striker since the 21st century. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that.
can I ask one more question before we leave?
Mhm.
In this same format, like where would Carlos Tevez be in your list?
15 to 20.
Honorable mention.
Where?
Yeah, 15 to
15
20.
to 20, I would say.
Yeah, 15 to 20. 15 to 20.
I'm
Honorable
leaning
mention.
2025.
Yeah, yeah, even higher.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I hear
mad.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
not mad. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm
you
not
guys
mad at
have
it.
Falcao over Tevez?
Yes, personally.
Oh, that's a
Peak,
tough
yes, but
question.
career,
That's
no.
what I'm
But
Peak,
saying.
yes, but
I
career,
will be
no.
honest.
Career,
Once
no.
we get to like 15 and lower,
Please,
my
please.
biases start to show.
Yeah,
The Pumas, bro.
Once,
The
yeah,
Pumas.
once we get to like 15 and
The
lower,
Pumas,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie. Like Diego Forlan is way higher than he should
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
but you know what other a list I feel like could be very interesting if we did other positions, but like peak, so like a specific season. What is the 10 best seasons of strikers? You know what I mean? I feel like that could be interesting. We might do
Yes.
that in the future. But to wrap this up, appreciate y'all for watching the video. Steven, appreciate you for coming on, bro. First
Course, bro.
episode. We'll shout you out. We'll put your any link you want in the description. You got
Thank you.
anything you want to shout out real quick?
Nah, bro. Just happy to be joining you guys. I see
Okay.
you guys and we've been liking it up for quite some time, so I'm happy to finally be here.
Appreciate you, bro.
Alright.
Appreciate you.
bro.
We hope to have you in the future. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Turn notifications on, everything. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned.